What's up, Izzy, Strawberry, Curran, Eva, Liv, Barbie, SpongeBob, Rob, Jaden? Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. It is so good to see you all for the first 800 of y'all's beautiful faces that are tuning into the live. Make sure... Now, the typical early birds will know this. Make sure that you are double tapping away on that phone screen. Let's try to get up to 100,000 likes literally as quickly as we can. Early engagement with the lives really helps boost it out to the For You page and will set us up for a very good, strong day. Also, make sure to be sharing this live out with a handful of friends. If you don't have any friends, you could still technically share it with yourself by copying the link. It really helps, as well as spam that comment section. Any and all engagement really helps the live push out. But welcome in, you guys. So, Steiny posted the debate between me and Emily. I am live a little later than I wanted to be today just because I sat down and watched that all, and holy shit, oh my god, did I embarrass Emily Wilson. In my mind, this episode was substantially more brutal than the first. I mean, wow. It was a phenomenal watch. Hopefully we will start to see some clips coming out of it. If you are a clipper, please go clip your favorite moments. You could post them and tag me, and I'm going to repost my favorite ones, like literally on my main account. I'm going to post them myself and I will credit y'all. So, please do that. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, let's go get my main account up here as a guest so we could get some push out over there, and then we will get our first guest up of the day. And for everyone curious on where do you watch, it's going to be at One Night with Steiny on YouTube. So, there's that. Now let's just go ahead and hop right into the debates, guys. If you voted for Trump, if you are MAGA, make sure to hop into that queue and let me know what's going on. Fight, did you vote for Trump?
Yeah.
Okay, what are you, 13, 14?
I am 45.
Yep. Samantha, thank you so much for the $20 on PayPal, saying that I absolutely bodied that debate. Samantha, thank you so much for the love. W for Samantha in the chat, so based. Thank you so much. Dude, there's like moments in that debate with Emily where I was watching it back, and even I was like, holy shit, I cooked there, and I don't usually do that. Jimmy, what's going on? How old are you?
Yo, what's up, bro?
What's going on, man? You got some MAGA lag, so I'm just going to give a minute to see if it, fixes itself. But did you vote for Trump? All right.
Yeah, I did, bro.
Jimmy's MAGA lag is too bad, man. Jared, what's up? Did you vote for Trump, man?
Hi, Dean. How are you?
Oh, well, I'm just doing phenomenal, quite frankly. Did you happen to vote for the Orange Menace?
I did happen to vote for Trump in this last election. I did.
Okay, what about you, Mason?
Of course I voted for Trump.
All right, so we got two MAGA individuals on the live. So go ahead and give me the argument.
Well, just to be clear, I'm not MAGA. I voted for Nikki Haley, and then I voted for Donald Trump. But I don't consider myself MAGA. I think, elections are binary, and I did vote for him. So, yes.
Okay, all right. My sorry for the offending word. So I know it's offensive. It truly is. Why did you guys vote for Trump? Lay it on me.
Trump is going to make America great again, because that is the main reason I voted for Trump.
Okay, Mason, so here's my question. When was America great in the first place? And don't just say, oh, it was during his first presidency. Before his first presidency, when was America great?
I'd say America was great back when Bush was still in charge.
Okay, so like when gay people couldn't get married?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Nathan, thank you for the $30 on Venmo, saying thank you for all that you do, Dean. You're amazing. Well, thank you for all that you do, Nathan. You're amazing. Everybody, I want to see at least 300 W's for Nathan in the chat. Thank you for the $30 donation. My man, based W's for Nathan. And at least thank you for the $3 on Venmo, saying that you cooked Chef Boyardee. I appreciate you, at least. So, do you think that gay marriage is wrong?
I think that marriage is a sanctity that should remain between man and woman.
So why is it wrong for two men to get married?
Because it's unjust.
Okay, well, why? Because unjust is just another word for wrong. So you're essentially saying it's wrong because
Donald J. Trump said so.
Okay, so we got a troll on the live. We're going to go to kick him out. Let's go to see what our next guest, Rachel, does have to say. If you're one of the 2.2 thousand people hanging out in the stream, guys, double tap. Let's get up to 500,000 likes. Share out that live. Let's get 2,000 shares. Spam the comment section. Let's try to get the live to push out a little bit more. And Rachel, what's up? Did you vote for Trump?
I did not, actually.
Appreciate you, Rachel. We are just looking for people that did. If you're in that queue, please make sure that you're MAGA. I want to ensure that everybody who's in that queue voted for Trump. Super duper easy, super duper simple. Let's go and get that next guest up in here. Everybody, just give us a minute. Y'all already know what's up. Did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did, Dean.
You sure
Yeah,
did.
I want to talk to you
Why did
about
you do that?
I listened to you yesterday about
Carissa. Thank you for the
hypothetical
$5
about,
I appreciate you for the love, Carissa.
I listened to you yesterday about your hypothetical. I quite caught it at the tail end with your analogy between abortion and slavery. And I heard you on that
So there's not an
podcast.
analogy between abortion and slavery.
Oh, your hypothetical.
So my position on abortion, where I've made a relation to slavery, has to do with the rights that I think should be protected by the federal government. So I ultimately do think that human rights violations should be protected against by the federal government. Slavery is going to be one of them. However, I also do believe that it is a human rights violation to infringe upon a woman's bodily autonomy or integrity without good reason. And I believe that that is what a ban on elective lethal abortions prior to 24 weeks is.
Okay, so let me see if I'm getting it straight. The question that you asked that girl is if the people, because you believe that abortion should be in the federal government, not to the states, which the Supreme Court did, and you asked that woman on that podcast that you were on, if Alabama were to bring back slavery, and would you do it by the people? Is that
you're
correct?
referring to that clip. So no, she said that she thinks abortion should be left up to the states because she thinks everything should be left up to the states.
So are you saying that if slavery then was left up to the federal government and the federal government was to bring back slavery, then you must be in favor of it being brought back in all 50 states, which would absolutely be insane.
I think that it should be banned by the federal government.
It is banned by the federal government.
Yeah,
but you're
which is what I
saying,
think.
your analogy to her was if slavery, which you were comparing to abortion, was in the hands of the states, then you called her somebody that was in favor of slavery because she said,
No,
well,
I
if it was in the hands of
literally
slavery-
asked her. So what I asked her was if like everybody in Alabama wanted slavery back, do you think that they should be able to legalize slavery? And she said, "Yep, sure. Why would I?"
Okay,
care?"
so if
that's why I
everybody
called
in
her
the
close
federal
slavery.
government brought back slavery, which
No,
you're
I think
comparing,
that it should be federally banned.
say it again?
I think that it should be federally banned.
Well, it is
Nothing about
federally
that.
banned, but the point is you're
that's
using
what I
an
think.
analogy that if the state of Alabama, because
No,
the-
there was no analogy in the question that I asked her.
The
It was a
hypothetical.
tangential-
You were
no, it
using
was-
the
it was-
hypothetical, weren't you?
what principle did that hypothetical scenario relate to?
the hypothetical scenario related to the fact that Roe v. Wade was overturned.
No,
from
no,
the
you're already
federal to
wrong.
the
So the
states.
hypothetical scenario related to the principle that she gave me, that if everybody in the states wants something, then they should be able to have it.
But that's because your question to her was, if Alabama were to bring back slavery and everybody in the
No,
state
the question
of
that I asked her
Alabama voted
was if
yes,
everybody
should it
in
be brought back?
the question that I asked her was if everybody in Alabama wanted slavery back, should they be able to have it back?
Correct.
Relating to the principle that she gave me, that if everybody in a state wants something, they should have it. That's
Correct,
the issue?
because the reason your question came up that way is because of the ruling of the Supreme Court.
No,
which
also
moves Roe v.
incorrect.
Wade from the
also
federal level to the
also
state level.
incorrect. So what you just said was incorrect. So the reason that question came up was because she said the reason she thinks abortion should be left up to the states is because she thinks that the states should essentially have anything that they democratically vote for.
Okay, do you think abortion should be left up to the states or should it be brought back to the federal level?
I think that abortion should be banned by the federal government.
Like Roe
Sorry,
v.
wait,
Wade
no,
was.
wait. I don't think that abortion should be banned. Well, I think that abortion, like pro-life legislation, should be banned by the federal government. I think that it should be protected by the federal government.
So you think it should be the way it was?
Not necessarily. I'd say that it should be protected through congressional legislation.
The way it was through Roe v. Wade prior to it being overturned?
No, because that wasn't protected through congressional legislation. That was protected given an interpretation of the 14th Amendment. And I like the idea of congressional legislation more because an interpretation of the 14th Amendment can be determined by any given Supreme Court justices. So federal protections through either codification of an amendment on its own or congressional legislation are significantly better.
Okay, but you don't like the way it is right now.
No, I think that I don't like the way that it is right now because we don't have congressional legislation to protect all women and girls' access.
Right. So you're the one who brought up the question to her as far as the state of Alabama. If the state of Alabama people voted to bring back slavery, would you be in favor of that? And then get her in like kind of a gotcha question to say, well, if you're saying no to that, well, then you can't say no to abortion.
No, so quite literally, she said, I will repeat this for one last time because you're being like intentionally dense to not track the conversation because you know that if you do genuinely track the conversation, like you won't have any merit to any stance that you're trying to give me. So I'm going to rehash exactly what happened and how my question related to it. If
Well,
you
how
don't
about this?
understand
Ask the
it,
same question to me.
no, I won't. I'm not going to ask you the same question because you want to relate a question that I asked Emily, and the question that I asked Emily is entirely conceptually predicated on her stances, not yours. So her stance is that a state should be able to legalize or criminalize anything that they want given a popular vote. She said the driving principle, why she personally thinks abortion should be left up to the states is because the state should be able to democratically vote on everything, okay? So the question that I asked as it would relate to slavery, was to put pressure on that principle that states should be able to democratically vote on anything, right? And that's how that question related to her beliefs, right? I'm sure that you would give an entirely different stance, but that said that question related to her beliefs. So what are you doing? Like, I'm just like super curious, and I mean this very seriously, like literally, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Like on this live, like what's the point of?
I was
wanting to
bringing up because I was
rehash
listening to it the
or
other
me and
day, and it
Emily's
said to me, this
conversation?
doesn't make any sense the way he wants to trap her with this question. And I'm just
Okay, so then
wondering
you're
if
an
he
idiot.
believed that it was on federal level.
So then you're absolutely an idiot. Dude, so she holds to the driving principle that states should be able to democratically vote on everything. Obviously, the question, so if they democratically voted to get slavery back, would you be okay with that? Tests that principle for an absurdity. That is, that like, if you don't understand that, then you just lack basic comprehension of
Well, I do
entry-level
understand it, and that's
debate
why I
skills.
think.
So, okay, so then admit that the question that I asked her was valid and it tested her principle for an absurdity.
No, the question that you asked was really an asinine question because you knew. That
No,
it was
not
an
at all.
absurd
So
question. 100% it was.
Wait, the point of asking the question is to drive an absurdity. That's what the Socratic method is supposed to be able to
Okay,
be
so then
used
back
for.
at you, I can drive the same absurdity question back to you and saying that if the
You will not be
federal
able to drive the
government
absurdity from
mandated
my
slavery, you would
position.
be in favor of it.
No, because my principle is not that the federal government should be able to determine the legality of slavery. It's that the federal government should criminalize slavery. And anything
But you
outside
think
of the
the federal
criminalization...
government should, your federal government should
No, my
ban
stance is
abortions?
that... No, I don't think that the federal government should ban abortions.
You don't think so?
Why would I think that the federal government should ban abortions?
I mean, not ban abortions. You think that the federal government should allow abortions?
Yes.
Right. So if you believe that the federal government has the power to allow abortions, then if the federal government had the power to invoke slavery again, you would be in favor of it.
No, I'm in favor of the federal government passing a law to protect a woman's right to choose access to abortion. I am not in favor of the federal government passing a law to protect an individual's right to own a slave.
Okay, but when she said
Because
that to
one
you,
is protecting human rights, one is infringing upon human rights.
exactly, which is the same thing that you asked her about Alabama. You gave her no out on this situation.
No, wrong, because the principle that drove her stance was that the states should have a right to vote on anything they want. The principle that doesn't drive my stance is that the federal government should have a right to vote on anything they want. I do not believe, right, principally speaking, that the federal government has this moral right to enact any legislation that they want, and by virtue of that means that I'm okay with it. Like,
Right,
there's
but if
so
she would
many
have answered
instances
the
of
same
that.
thing about the state, you would have said, no, answer the question. No, answer the question. Because she could have answered your question that same
She
exact
could
way.
have, but she didn't.
I understand that.
That's
because
that's a point, you idiot, you donut. That's the point. Is that the answer she gave to my question entails the absurdity that states should be able to legalize slavery, and she's okay with it. Yeah, she could have answered the question with a different response that wouldn't prelude to that absurdity. Yes, she could have been more intelligent. She could have had a more nuanced stance. She could have put more thought into it, but she didn't. That's like why that's like the entire point of debate. Donut, like, come on. Like, what? Are you telling me that, oh, Emily could have held like a more rational position? Yeah, she could have. She really could have. I hope that she does moving forward. We got some of the smartest people in the universe on this live, bro. Unmute your mic.
You know? So, you know what I look at it like, you guys, you don't know the difference between knowledge and wisdom.
Meaningless words, bro. Anything
Meaningless
of
words.
substance? Like anything
Really?
of substance? Do you have a response
Yeah.
to how
It's like
you're...
turning around and saying, you know what? Knowledge will tell you that a tomato is a fruit, but wisdom will tell you you don't put a tomato in a fruit salad. You understand?
more meaningless words? Should I
No,
just
it
kick
means
you?
that you talk about different things without having the wisdom to back it up. You are very
Okay.
book smart, but you are not street smart. You
Okay,
are
so
very
I don't
life
care. Why
experienced on
should
different
I
things.
care about what you think about my life experience? You admitted that I'm
Because
smart.
you're
You
out here
admitted
and
that
you
I know
talk-
how to debate.
All right,
you
let's talk
admitted that
about things like-
you admitted that I hold substantiated, rationally justified positions. You admitted that I'm very good at demonstrated the internal contradictions in positions typically held by Republicans. Okay, that's what I do. Thanks. You just complimented me. Yeah, that's the whole point of the lives. It's the whole point of the existence of Dean Withers on the internet. That's what I do, man. Daisy, thank you for the $5 on PayPal. And Victoria, thank you so much for the 3 gifted subs. I do really appreciate you for the love. And like lack of life experience, I definitely feel like I have more life experience than the average 20-year-old, but I won't dispute the fact that I'll have even more life experience when I'm 30.
What's giving you more of the life experience than an average 20-year-old?
Lots of highs.
Well,
lots
an
of
average
lows,
20-year-old right now is in
Started-
college.
I started paying bills when I was like 13 or 14, man. Lots of highs, lots of lows.
Paying bills at 13 and 14 years old. I mean, what, you're living on your own at 13 or 14 years old?
I don't really want to get into my personal
Well, if you were,
background.
that's a sad thing. And that's not something that's, braggadocious. It's something that's sad. It shouldn't happen to any 13 or 14-year-old.
And it gives you,
And
gives you
if
some
you
life
came
experience.
through and you made yourself through it, that's good. But there are a lot of 20-year-olds that are out there right now in this world who are putting themselves through college, living away from home, traveling abroad.
I moved out when I was 17, man. I was a minor when I moved out of my parents' house.
That indeed, all good stuff. But the thing is, when I look at your lives and I hear you do something, I think there's a big difference between debating somebody, okay, and just arguing with somebody. Instead of just trying to listen to
Don't care. Sarah, thank you so much for the $5 today. Should I PayPal saying, listening to you in my ear while I'm teaching. Hey, well, what do you do? It's interesting. I appreciate you for the $5, Sarah. What's up, GEC? Did you vote for Trump? Hello? All right, they're not here. We're going to move on to the next guest. Like, okay, like, I don't know. It's just, it's kind of just a waste of time when they're like, life experience, yada, 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 whatever. Like, who fucking cares? Daniel, what's going on? Did you vote for Trump? Nope. 100% no. He's like saying run, run, run. What am I running from? Ad-homs? Come on. What's going on, Ethan? You vote for Trump?
No, I didn't vote this year.
Oh, all right. Bye, Ethan. We're going to move on to the next guest. We'll probably give it like another 10 minutes before we restart the stream. What the fuck is this, bro? Demon Democrat? Hashtag bald. Wait. Why do I kind of look all right bald? Look
For
at that
real,
profile
you look
picture.
fine as shit. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, get the fuck off the
I love you.
bullshit. You ruined it. You ruined it. You ruined it. Alexandra, thank you so much for the $5 on Venmo saying I just dog walk someone in a debate using your points. Hell yes, Alexandra. Fuck yeah, based. Tia shit Pimeo, bro. Come on. If you're MAGA, say so in the comment section. Let's get you up
Fucking hate
here.
Fortnite, man. This new battle pass. Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot I was on this.
It's actually Fortnite OG's kind of brought back the game. I'm fucking with it more now than I have in the past.
Sorry,
So-
I've been raging. I'm so sorry. I didn't see.
Did you vote for Trump?
I did, but I didn't mean to request up. I'm so sorry.
Okay. All right. Goodbye. You're all good. No hard feelings. No hard feelings. Quite frankly, Reese, what's
Hello?
going on? Did you vote for Trump?
I couldn't vote, but like my parents voted.
Phenomenal. Someone in the chat told me to bring you up, so I did, and that's how you spend your time. All right. All right. Guys, I want to have confidence that whoever I click on in that queue voted for Trump. Make it easy on me, man. Make it easy on me. James! Thanks for the $2 on Venmo. Do you know when the Emily debate's coming out? It dropped this morning. Type in Dean Withers, One Night with Steiny on YouTube search bar and you'll find it. What's going on? Did you vote for Trump? Nope. All right. You're going to get banned. Okay? Everyone that's in the queue that doesn't come up here for a debate, you're going to get banned. Val, you vote for Trump?
Yeah,
How old are you?
I'm 19.
What year were you born in?
2005.
All right. Juice, you vote for Trump? Juice, you're banned. Jake, did you vote for Trump?
Dean, I love you. That's it.
Hey, I love you too, but you're banned. Just kidding. Val, why did you vote for Trump?
Because I want cheap groceries.
You want cheap groceries. Got it. So Donald Trump's actually told us all that he can't reduce the price of groceries, and we have good reason to believe he'll actually increase them.
What?
You heard me. Everything I said is a fact.
What did you say?
Donald Trump said that he doesn't believe he could reduce the price of groceries and that it would be very difficult. And then we have reason to believe that he'll increase them through his tariffs.
Why would he increase them? That's not what I heard him say.
Well, it's tariffs, right? So they're inflationary. They'll increase the price of, say, pineapples from Costa Rica or bananas from Argentina. All food that we import into our country because it could only grow in particular conditions that can't be met in the continental United States of America will cost more money.
Do you think he's going to do anything about the destruction in western North Carolina from Hurricane Helene?
Well, that's a really big pivot. How about we stay on topic with the first discussion, and then we could kind of move on. Val, hello? Hello, Val? Okay, well, Val left. I unplugged the mic real quick just because the door to the garage in here was swinging open, letting all that cold air in. But let's go ahead and get our next guest up in here right now, ladies and gentlemen. If you're MAGA, make sure to let me know in that comment section. It looks like Val ran. As expected, TBH, TS shit, Pimeo, bro. Let's go get that next guest up in that box, y'all. What's going on, Simpra?
Dean. What's happening?
For Trump?
Chilling. Yes, sir.
Why did you do that?
I think we need some national security around here, bub.
Oh, like border? Strong border?
That's definitely part of it, yep.
All right, so what's his immigration policy?
I think he's got about 120 executive orders sitting on his desk he's going to bring with him, and he says he's going to use Holcomb to put like 150,000 troops at the border. Are you familiar with Operation Wetback?
Get the fuck out of here. I apologize for that. Everybody just give us a minute. I'm sorry, I'm chewing a burger. Sarah, what's up? Did you vote for Trump?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do it. I apologize.
No worries, Sarah. No hard feelings. All's good. All's well. What's up? You vote for Trump?
Yes, sir.
Why's that?
Simply because, okay, I understand the tariffs. I understand. I did research on that. I wasn't very educated on the tariffs, so I understand where the concern is on that. But I voted for Trump because of the immigration issue we're having right now.
Well, I'm going to ask you the same question that I asked the last guy. What's his policy for immigration?
He's going to do the same thing he did last time.
Okay. So what's one effective border policy that he introduced during his first 4 years?
Well, I wouldn't say it was very effective.
Oh, so you're just admitting that he's not going to introduce any...
Dean, I simply just want to tear it in your ass, bro.
Oh, my God. Okay. Listen, for the 3.1 thousand people in here, we need to restart the stream. It looks like we're shadow banned slightly, so I will be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Just going to do a quick restart, and I will see you all very, 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 very shortly. Just click on that profile picture. I'll be back on live in like sub 5 seconds.